Hello friends, I'm Sujata. You're watching All Season Gardening. The topic that I'm discussing today is 16 amazing indoor plants that grow in water. They are indoor plants that grow in water without much maintenance. You can grow them in clear vases and jars to use as a centerpiece. If you are looking forward to having indoor plants that are very easy to grow in water, then you have landed at the right place. Here are some interesting indoor plants that grow in water. Philodendron. In all the philodendron species, heartleaf philodendron is quite acceptable for growing in water. Keep a 6-inch long cutting in a clear glass jar or bowl in a location with bright indirect light. Do not forget to change the water once in 3-4 days. Lucky bamboo. Famous for its forgiving nature, the lucky bamboo is one of the best indoor plants that grow in water. Narrow vases are perfect for this plant depending upon the size. Make sure the roots are submerged in the water and add some gravels around them for the firm placement. Pothos, with its glossy heart-shaped foliage. Pothos is one more option to go for. Grow it in water, in clear fish bowl, and keep that on shelf. Cascading pothos leaves will look wonderful. Keep changing the water every few days to maintain the right oxygen level. Chinese evergreen or dumpkin with variegated and leathery leaves having silvery pattern. The dumpkin and Chinese evergreen plant can be grown in water. You can easily propagate the cuttings in transparent vase filled with small rocks. After a few months, the roots appear and become bigger, transfer them in the soil. Spider plant. Spider plants look quite interesting with their narrow arcing foliage and baby spider tails. You can either grow them permanently in glass jar or change the cuttings in new pot once they root. Keep changing the water every 2-3 days. Arrowhead plant. Like other climbers and winning plants, the arrowhead plant is pretty straightforward to grow indoor in water. Keep adding fresh water twice a week and it will keep on growing. If you like, transplant it into potting soil once the cutting sets new roots. Coleus, having colorful and serrated leaves. Coleus will the most colorful addition to glasses and jars since it likes indirect light, but you can keep it as a tabletop centerpiece in a decorative mason jar filled with water. Wandering Jew. Wandering Jews are tough plants that grow like a weed in warm climates. The purple color and variegated varieties make them desirable house plants. The best part is that they can grow in water. Dracaena. Many indoor dracaena varieties can adapt to growing in water. Glass jugs in narrow jars are good for them. Just remember to use chlorine and fluoride free water. Also, never let the water in the jar to become mushy and unclear and keep changing it 2 or 3 times a week. Croton. Croton has the boldest foliage in all the houseplants. It may not grow permanently in water, but you can use this method to root its cutting. Impatiens. Impatiens are grow in water for quite long time. Remove all the lower leaves and submerge their cut ends in water. Once they form long roots, transplant them in pots. This way or more new patients will ready in the few time. Begonia. Like impatiens, growing begonias in water is also possible. You can keep them in clear bowl for around 2 months before they start to fade. Don't forget to change the water every week to save the begonia cutting from rotting. Paperwhite. You can grow paperwhite bulbs in water and force them to fly easily. For this, get a glass terrarium and fill 1/4 of it with sea shells and gravels. Now arrange the bulb, fill water and keep them at the bright spot. They will start blooming after 4 to 5 weeks. Ornamental sweet potatoes. Ornamental sweet potato vine in a glass will add a tropical touch to your kitchen windowsill. Trim a few 6 to 8 inches long stems just below the leaf node. Remove the lower leaves and submerge them in half in water. Keep changing the water till it will grow. English ivy. English ivy can your next indoor water garden plant. You can grow its cutting in vases for a long time. Snip all the bottom leaves of any ivy stem and transfer it in glass jar and enjoy it on bright windowsill. Herbs, not just the house plant, they are herbs and vegetables that grow in water. Some of the best ones are mint, green onions, and fennel. So friends, this is all about the topic. Hope you like the video. Do subscribe to my channel if you're new to my channel. Press the like button and thanks for watching. Thank you.